You're listening to Pushing Underground Radio. I'm your host, DJ Orson Welles, and this is Swing Brothers Swing.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime girl. Send me a kiss by wire. Honey, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me, then I'll be left alone. Oh, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own. Hello, 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 my baby, hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Honey, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me, then I'll be left alone. Oh, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own.
Hello, swingers, and welcome along to a very special Oldies edition of Swing Brother Swing. I'm your host, DJ Orson Welles, and over the next hour, I'll be bringing you the best in jazz, swing, blues, and rock and roll. Now, that particular track that I opened the show with was originally written back in 1899, but that was a recording from 1937 by L. Jolson. Of course, that song also famously used in the Warner Brothers cartoons for Merry Melodies. Now, I have a fantastic show coming up for you today. I'm going to be playing you some music from Billie Holiday, as well as a lovely old track by the Five Satins. Later on, we'll be hearing a tune from Dwayne Eddy, and I'm closing the show with a classic by Mr. Ray Charles. All that and more to come as the show continues. Next up, we've got a track from another Al. This time, it's Al Bowley, or Bowley, or however you say his name. I always end up saying it wrong, but he has a beautiful voice. This is him working with the Morris Winnick Orchestra on a track called A Little Rain Must Fall.
When days are burdened with sorrow, when dreams have all gone amiss, don't give up hope for tomorrow. Just remember this: to make a sunbeam shine, a little rain must fall. The weather always can be fine. A little rain must fall. The roses may be there behind the garden wall, before their fragrance fills the air. A little rain must fall. So why not try to be prepared when the sky is gray? A smile is never scared of a rainy day. A teardrop when you're blue is nothing after all. To bring the rainbow back to you, a little rain must fall. So why not try to be prepared when the sky is gray? A smile is never scared of a rainy day. A teardrop when you're blue is nothing after all. To bring the rainbow back to you, a little rain must fall.
So that was Al Bowley with the Morris Winnick Orchestra performing a track called A Little Rain Must Fall, and that recording is from 1940. Now, this show is going out live, as many of you know, at 6 p.m. Some of you are listening live right now, of course. And if you'd like to get in touch with me, you can do via Twitter. I am at DJ Awesome Wells. And if you'd like to talk about this show in particular, then please use the hashtag SwingBrotherSwing. Next up, we've got a track from Count Basie. This is Splanky. So that was Count Basie with Splanky. What a fantastic, fantastic tune. I don't know why for the first couple of tracks that I've decided to play on today's show that I've picked artists who I clearly can't pronounce the names of right, whether it's Al Bowley or Al Bowley, Count Basie, Count Bassie. But I definitely know for sure the next artist I'm going to play for you, the artist I should say, I definitely know how to pronounce the names of these artists, so it's all good. So this is Bing Crosby and the Andrews Sisters. No, I'm joking. This is Bing Crosby and the Andrews Sisters with an absolute classic that I can't believe I've never featured on the show before. This is Don't Fence Me In.
Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze and listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in.
Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise.
I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences and gaze at the moon till I lose my senses, and I can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in.
Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze and listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies.
On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences and gaze at the moon till I lose my senses, and I can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in.
No.
Papa, don't you fence me in.
An absolute classic. That was Bing Crosby and the Andrews Sisters singing Don't Fence Me In. I think their voices really, really complement each other. Bing's voice obviously is absolutely iconic, as are the Andrews Sisters. They're generally speaking artists that you can put on almost anywhere and people will recognise that it is those artists. I had to include that particular track on the show today because I'm moving house tomorrow and I'm moving from a very small place to a much, much larger place. So I really feel the vibe of that song. So I had to include it on today's show. Now, next up, we've got a fantastic tune by Cy Oliver, and it's called For Dancers Only.